Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about personal finance. Today I'm going to talk about why it is more expensive to be poor. Before I get into the video, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below saying I subscribe. I will try to personally reply to your comments. The first reason why it's more expensive to be poor is housing. If you cannot get approved for a home mortgage, you have a bigger upper hand on individuals that rent out. You will still make a payment each month. However, every payment constructs your equity and also your wealth. It's not simply vanishing right into another person's pocket. Owning a home often tends to be extra pricey when you are poor for two main reasons. Greater interest rates, higher income individual typically have much better credit score that gets them reduced rate of interest on their mortgages. Greater upkeep prices. People who get houses on limited budget plans typically need to opt for older homes in inadequate problem that jacks up maintenance expenses. Obviously, most low income individuals do not possess their residence. But suppose you remain in a housing market where you cannot gather first, last, and the security deposit to get a lease. You end up spending even more money in the short run due to the fact that you cannot manage the price of entering into a rental. The second reason why it is more expensive to be poor is transportation. Transport is an inescapable daily need, reaching and also from job, bringing children to and from school, buying your necessities. The list goes on and on. However, lots of parts of the United States have actually limited public transportation, as well as where it is readily available, it's far from affordable. If you cannot manage a vehicle and also mass transit is not available, you may be forced to count on taxis or Uber trips. That raises your transportation prices and also contributes to the high cost of being poor. Many people require vehicles, and also, if you are surviving on reduced earning, an automobile can be a major burden. Financing, just like mortgages, people with lower credit report scores will pay considerable higher rate of interest on auto loans. Upkeep, if you get on a limited budget, you will be likely to wind up with an older used car. You would not have a warranty, as well as repairs may be regular and pricey. Fuel. Older automobiles normally get lower gas economy than more recent ones. Insurance coverage. Car insurance coverage is much more pricier when you're poor. Lower income drivers pay 59% higher insurance coverage rates than higher income vehicle drivers with comparable safety documents, a difference of 681 a year. All of these elements make transportation extra costly for low income Americans. These distinctions are exacerbated if you cannot pay for real estate near your work or college. The third reason why it's more expensive to be poor is healthcare. Healthcare is a substantial expenditure and several elements integrate to make it a particularly minefield for low income Americans. Destitution isn't healthy. Low-income people and also families usually live in undesirable, contaminated locations because those areas are more affordable. Inexpensive homes are usually loaded with mold and dust. Low-income people have less healthy diet plans, often work in stressful, harmful tasks, and are most likely to be revealed to office contamination. Poor Americans encounter many health difficulties. They have greater rates of diabetes, mellitus, and also heart problems than their more affluent counterparts. Their youngsters are more probably to have bronchial asthma. The senior inadequate are even most likely to face wellness issues. All of these amount to greater wellness prices. Americans' persistent on tying health insurance to work has left a lot of low-income individuals dealing with an insurance situation. Low-income Americans commonly work in seasonal, part-time, or periodic work. They are typically uninsured. If they are insured, their insurance coverage is most likely to be of poor quality and they may deal with high deductibles, copays, as well as out-of-pocket prices. The high expense of healthcare is widely out of proportion to the sources of low-income families. People without insurance coverage or poor insurance policy will suffer from financial hardship from a basic ailment or injury. Lack of insurance policy or insufficient protection leaves numerous Americans skipping required health services or medication. This can rebound right into a lot more costly issues down the line. The fourth reason is financial services. We have actually already taken a look at just how weak credit score documents leave low-income people paying much more for home loans as well as auto loans. The same puts on all sorts of finances and also to credit cards. With weak debt, you will pay more interest as well as you will get less rewards. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Poor people survive on a shoestring and also any kind of expenditures for the fundaments, food, sanitary, transportation, out trips, your earnings. You soon find yourself in a setting where you need to borrow to account for the everyday plus emergency expenditures that come along. That's why rent to own stores exist. That's why payday loan providers exist. When you run out of choices, these choices may feel like the only method to go. They all have something in common. They are costly. Next is childcare. Heading to a daily job when you have preschool or school age children suggests identifying childcare. That can add up quickly. If you are investing a quarter to half of your income on childcare and add one third to half on housing, the pie isn't most likely to slice off much more than that. If you cannot pay for childcare, one parent may need to give up work and stay home, more reducing your earnings. A solitary parent can also be compelled onto public assistance, losing the opportunity to develop job experience that can lead to far better jobs. Thanks for watching this video and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.